Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kanye FX, and today's video is about money. But first, before we start speaking about money, let's speak about how we need to learn how to speak properly. Right? When you know how to speak, they say you have the gift of the gab. They say you have the gift of the gab. So basically, when you speak, it's like you're selling. Because even if when you approach a girl, you sell her lies so that she can love you. Even if you're not selling her lies, but like when you speak, you sell. In your everyday life, when you speak, you sell. So I prefer that people learn to speak properly, because when you learn to speak properly, you don't know you not only improve your other aspects in life, but you automatically improve you as a whole. So today's topic is about money and how money is not real, right? So a lot of people get mad when I say money is not real, especially my friends. But I say that and I say that and I say that with conviction, because when I say money is not real, money is not real. Because why? It's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper. I can even give you an example that money is not real, dog. Money is not real. So when I say money is not real, a lot of people lose their minds. But I'm being realistic that money is not real, and how you view money determines whether you have a certain amount of money in the future or not. So this is 20 rand, right? 20 South African rands. But if you see it in my perspective, I just see a piece of paper that has been written in it with a good type of graphical design, right? Printed on it, contains security codes, what and what not. Correction: money is just a commodity which helps us to buy goods and services amongst ourselves, right? But when I say money is not real, what I mean is it's just a piece of paper that you should not pedestalize. You should view it as a tool in which you can get to where you want to be in life. So basically, money is just a piece of paper that has good graphical designs and security codes, what and what not. And money is not backed up by anything but belief. Your own belief runs this whole system. When I say that your whole belief runs the system, money is not backed up by goals, it's just numbers on a screen typed by a nigga with a suit somewhere in in some big institutional banks on how much to print today. So a lot of people make the mistake of exchanging time for money when they should be exchanging money for time. But how do you exchange? How do you make money work for you? So there are four type of ways where you can actually make money work for you. One is women's beauty. Two is children's education. Three is men's lust. Four is the promise of you to people that you make them rich faster. That's the four ways on how to get rich. Women's lust, children's education, men's lust. Oh, I said women's beauty, pardon me. Women's beauty, children's education, men's lust, and the promise of you making people to be rich faster. That's the fastest way for you to make money. So one thing I need people to understand is that money is not real, and it's printed out of thin air by some people who have suits and a keyboard who can type in a random number on how much they want to print in the 24-hour period, which in turn this money will be injected into the system, which will be used as commodity to buy and sell goods and services. So how do you actually make money? That's the real point. Now, when I say how do you make money, let's just restructure the whole sentence and say we actually take money from other people. We don't make money. Only the bank make money. Only the banks make money. We take money, right? So if I have this 20 rand and I want to buy bread, where do I go? To my local store, right? And my local store just took this 20 rand from me. Why? Because they have a service or product or an item that I need in that current moment in time. So they took this 20 rand away from me. So the fastest way for you to make money is for you to provide a service or product, whether digital or physical. So women's beauty, you offer women the delusion of them of being the perfect whatever specimen of a woman to ever exist by using this type of products, what and what not. That's the fastest way to get rich. Children's education is another source of you if you want to make money quick. Men's last, there's people men last and they pay any amount just to talk. There are some men who are lonely, they will pay any amount just to talk with some girls. So men's last. And people who want to get rich fast, that's another way to make money quick, because people who want to get rich fast will pay you for you to show them how to make money quick, which we all know that there's no type of way for you to get rich quick. You need a system, you need a strategy for you to get rich, So, but first, people need to understand that if you want to get rich, it has to start in the mind, because you need to it's not so guys, moral of the story, it's easy to make money, right? But for you to start making money, you need to think and grow rich before you can be rich, before you be rich, before you actually attain wealth itself. So one thing I need to understand is that as men, life only favors those who don't ask for permission to start. Man favors the bold, life favors the bold actually. Doesn't award the man that sits on the sidelines being afraid and being cowardice. It only favors the man that strikes even when the shot seems black, but it strikes. Not because he knows that it will happen, but he has a bit of faith. As I said earlier, faith without works means that there's nothing going on, and work without faith means that there's nothing going on. So the two actually go hand in hand. So yes, for you to be rich, you need to think and grow rich. You cannot be rich without first thinking and growing yourself to that level of wealth that you want to attain. So that's one thing I had to understand, that for you to bring about what you want, everything needs to start within for it to manifest without, for it to manifest outside. So it all starts in the mind, and one thing people need to understand is that your mind can be your biggest ally, your biggest enemy, but it's how you view life and how you digest certain situations. So yeah, man, that's all for today, but for now we out.